When my childhood friend said he was being bullied, I swore I'd transfer schools with him. But the day before we were supposed to switch, he backed out. His friend teased him. Man, you faked being a punching bag just to get rid of Alice Wiley? That's cold. You two have been thick as thieves since forever. Are you really cool with her going to a new school alone? Shane Page brushed it off. It's just another high school across town. Not a big deal. I'm tired of her always being up my ass. This works out perfectly. I stood frozen outside the door for a long time. Finally, I turned and walked away. On the transfer form, I crossed out Othaport High and filled in the international academy my parents had been pushing for. Everyone seemed to forget that Shane and I were never equals. The moment I overheard the truth, my heart slammed against my ribs. In the past month, my childhood friend Shane Page had been feeding me stories of being jumped, framed, and humiliated at school. I threw myself into shielding him, but I couldn't block every blow. When it became unbearable, I suggested he transfer schools for a clean slate. That day, he was soaked from a bucket of ice water, his sharp cheekbones ghostly pale. He grabbed my hand, trembling. I can't face a new place alone. We'd been inseparable since kindergarten, walking to and from school together for over a decade. Deep down, I'd been nursing a quiet crush on him. So, in a rush of loyalty, I promised, "Don't worry, Shane, I'll go wherever you go." But standing outside that private room, I realized it was all a cruel ruse to push me out of his life. Does he hate me that much? Inside, his friend kept talking. Alice is crazy about you. What if she falls for someone else out there? Her? Shane scoffed, as if the idea was absurd. She is so loyal she'd take a beating for me and not even flinch. You think she'd ever stop loving me? His friend muttered. I don't know, but she doesn't seem like someone you mess with. No chance, Shane said lazily. Our school is full of rich kids, but has she ever given any of them a second glance? His tone dripped with disdain as he continued. She is always up my ass. It's annoying. The room burst into laughter, sharp and mocking. I wanted to run, but my feet felt rooted to the floor, forcing me to endure the humiliation. One guy clicked his tongue. First time I've seen someone push away a girl who is crazy about them. Respect, bro. But if you're sick of her, why not just tell her? She doesn't seem like the type to pester you. Shane frowned. She is too intense. Being straight with her wouldn't be that easy. He paused, then dropped the real bombshell. Besides, Esther gets all torn up whenever she sees Alice. She only feels okay when I'm there to hold her hand. I'm doing this for Esther's sake. Alice will just have to deal with it for a bit. It clicked like a puzzle snapping together. Shane started faking the bullying just a week after Esther Howell was transferred to our school. You sly brat. A new girl shows up and you're already whipped? Someone chuckled. But Esther has got that fragile, damsel in distress vibe. Guys eat that up. Unlike her, Alice is sharp and always has that icy glare that keeps everyone at arm's length. No matter how gorgeous she is, that's a tough sell. The others piled on, tearing me apart like sharks on a feeding frenzy. Shane didn't stop them or defend me. He even nodded along, agreeing with their jabs. My heart sank into a dark, throbbing abyss. For a fleeting moment, I wanted to knock down that door and demand answers. Why did he lie? Did he feel even a flicker of guilt watching me get hurt for him? Did our years of friendship mean nothing? But my mom's words echoed in my mind. Don't waste energy on pointless battles. People don't turn rotten overnight. In the end, I turned and walked away. The pain crept in slowly. I could have shrugged off a friend's betrayal, but Shane had crossed that line, blurring the boundaries between friendship and something more. That made the cut deeper. The day we agreed to transfer, he dragged me to a bar to celebrate our escape. The dim neon lights cast a hazy glow, and I couldn't tear my eyes off the guy I'd loved in secret for years. My heart raced, wild and untamed. When he leaned in to kiss me, I didn't pull away. Years of bottled up feelings surged, overwhelming me like a tidal wave. Unable to hold back, I asked, Shane, what are we now? He dropped a tender kiss on my forehead.